Hi and welcome. I'm Theresa from Tree Heart Design Art Authentic or Love Authentic Me on YouTube and Facebook pages of the same name. Thank you for joining me for Meditation Monday, where each week I do a live recorded meditation and relaxation affirmation session where we just come together to let go of any resistance and tune in and get tapped in, tuned in, turned on, as Abraham Hicks would say, to our creative self. And I wanted to share these words, one of my favourite quotes. To offer no resistance to life is to be in a state of grace, ease and lightness. This state is then no longer dependent upon things being in a certain way, good or bad. Eckhart Tolle. And the reason I was sharing this quote with you today is another reason why I shared on my page. So wherever you are in your now moment, if you're tuning in, you can too look beyond the perceptions that we have and go within to look from perhaps a higher perspective, regardless of what your thoughts, feelings, views are. Lots of stuff happening in the mainstream media and in other media. People think encouraging that social dissonance and disagreements and categorising people, and I want to remind you of the opposite of that, of unity, of love, of compassion for each other and that which we have within us. So that's what I'd like to do today. Maybe going back to the old school. So I'm going to move that quote so you can see me again. Hi. So I have some theta music playing in the background, and this helps us to get into a certain brainwave state. So if you'd like to close your eyes, obviously if it's safe for you to do so, close your eyes and just become aware of where you are, the environment where you are right now. So if you can't close your eyes, then just fixed, relaxed, gazed on just one point, maybe taking in the details. Your brain will want to take in that information for your subconscious, so it helps to close our eyes and then just tune in to our other senses. So becoming aware of the totality of our senses is what I love to call, I learned from Emily Fletcher. So breathing in, and as you breathe in, what can you smell? Feeling the movement of your body. If it helps and you want to put your hand on your heart, on your diaphragm, stomach, just to feel that movement of the breath and tuning into the sound. And also when you're breathing in, the taste, another sense, the movement, the subtleties of the sounds around you, the sound of the background music, what you can hear, my voice, your breathing. Now, I'm lucky I can feel the wind, or hear the wind in the trees outside. But even if you're not somewhere peaceful, what noises, what's the predominant noise around you? If you're in a home, maybe it's a dishwasher or a washing machine. Tune into some white noise if you have it. Traffic, the humdrum of an office, whatever sounds you have around you, utilise those sounds, and just by listening, just observing, not giving it any this is that, this is this, just sitting, listening, breathing. And even with our eyes closed, you can feel light filtering in, or maybe it's completely pitch black. Tune into, with your sight, that darkness, the light filtering in, those little things that we get on our eyelids that we might see going across when our eyes are closed, the little cells. Tuning into the awareness of how we're feeling emotionally. energy within us, the energy that's moving within us. Energy, emotion is our emotion. What do you feel in this now moment? Don't worry. Wherever you are where you are. Easy for me to say, I guess, don't worry. So if you're feeling sad, if you're feeling down, if you're feeling elated, just acknowledging whatever you are feeling and its presence and that awareness of that. I'd like you, if you feel called to do so, if you don't, then just stay with the breath. Breathing in through the nose, as our nose is meant for breath, and out through the mouth, which is meant for food, but in through the nose and out. So start to manipulate the breath in taking deeper inhale and longer exhale. Whatever's comfortable for you, if you can work to a count of 4, 3, 2, 1, hold for just a second, and then out. If you can double out, so if you breathe in for 4, breathe out for at least 6. Whatever rhythm sits right with you, you work with what rhythm's right for you yourself. There is no wrong or right way. Always reminds me, when you hear that sound, it reminds me of the waves hitting the shores. So just breathing, observing, sense your lungs filling up with air, giving monkey mind something to look for, and what sounds you can hear, what you can taste. Try and tune into the totality of all of that at the same time if you can. What can I smell? What can I taste? What can I hear? What am I being an awareness of seeing in my sight? What am I feeling? Truly become aware of you are observing the breath, observing taste, observing what you can smell, and that awareness is within, tuning into the mind, observing itself. Now, as I said, if you feel called to do so, if you can take a finger, and you don't need to open your eyes, I want you to put 2 fingers, maybe your ring finger, whatever finger's comfortable, it doesn't matter which one. I like to put my ring finger and the index finger just in the middle of, above your nose, in the middle of your eyebrows as a starting point. Become aware of those fingers touching your face and how it feels on your skin. The fact that your arm, if you are holding it up, is suspended. Really tuning into your body. We're going to circle in a figure of 8 motion. Doesn't matter which direction you go, but go over the eyebrow, slowly down over your brow to the corner of your eye, then under your eye, and then back up to where you started, and then over the other eyebrow, whichever one you didn't do, going over and to the corner of the eye, the temple, under the eye, back in towards the nose and where you started, and continue to do that. I learnt this from Colette Baron Reid, figure of 8s. Once you have this motion, or the space for the figure of 8, move from just circling gently around to gently, ever so gently, not hard, just tapping that movement around. When we tap, we tune into our sympathetic nervous system, the fight or flight system, calming sensation, relaxing. So I'm mixing the figure of 8 with some emotional freedom technique, and tapping and qigong. So we're working with the points, the meridian points as well. Just tapping around gently. And whilst you're doing this, keep breathing. You feel that sensation of touch of your fingers as they're gently touching around your brow. If you want to change arms or hands and change direction to whatever direction you were doing before. So then we're working with the left and right brain. You might find one side easier than the other, and if you wanted to start with just the circling motions, you can. If not, straight into just tapping and breathing. Tuning into what it feels like when your fingers press gently on your face. Now, the reason that you don't go through your face is because of the cells within you, the particles. They don't meet because they're different. Positive and negative, attracting, repelling. It's like magnets. It's why you don't put your hand through or won't walk through a door. The same reason. Now, instead of tapping, now move to smoothly going around as a figure of 8. Movement and awareness of that movement. Smooth, gentle. I want you to think from whatever you were feeling before. We want to embrace some calm in this now moment. Wherever we are in our day, whenever you're viewing. So now bringing both hands up to the eyebrows and the fingers that you were using to tap, just place them both next to one another, over the eyebrows, over the eye. Moving your hands up from there so that you have your fingertips from all 4 of your fingers on your forehead, facing upwards, and we're going to act like we're pulling our third eye apart, what we call the crown pull, or sort of. We're going to move part of this, just going round and down to the chin, extending that down, and then moving up from the chin, opposite direction. And then from the chin, go round the backs of your ears, giving yourself a little facial here. Again, and going down, we're tracing down the meridians, down the neck, just ever so gently. And then do that again. From your chin, go up, which helps with your immunity. Going round your backs of your ears, behind your ears, down. If you need to stop at any point and give a little massage, then please do. I think it's just going down. Bringing your hands over your chest, one over the other, lowering it down over to your heart. Hopefully you're now tuned into your body in the sense of touch. Relaxing those hands, bring them down from the heart, down over the stomach. And bring your mind back to the breathing, breathing deeply in, deeply out. In, out. As you're breathing in, I want you to use the power of your imagination. Breathing in a sense of peace, just breathing in light, pink light, like you're breathing in candy floss, pink smoke that's filling the lungs. And then when you breathe out, start to blow as if you're blowing up a balloon. Blowing out with it anything, so you relax with every out breath deeper, really oxygenating the brain. And if you haven't already, then placing your hands just over your thighs, hands palms down. With every out breath, I want you to drop your shoulders a little bit, overemphasizing dropping the shoulders, so you just and relax. And if there's anything still left that's bothering you, we're going to, what we call in Qigong or in Donna Eden's energy medicine, blowing out the venom. Qigong, we're just bringing down. Put your hands up, both hands up to the sky, and make fists with both of them. In fact, squeeze them. So if there's anything left, any tension, anything that your frustration, anything, put it all into that fist. And I want you to be careful if you've got arms or if you've got a table, but steady when you bring it down, but blow it out. Breathe in and then go and bring those fists down. And as you bring the fists down, I want you to release them. So if you've got a bit of space and you want to stand and do this, you can. Do that a couple of times, lifting up, tensing, and then just shaking those hands when they're down, just shaking it out. Shake it around you, keeping the eyes closed, shaking the hands in the space around you, rolling the shoulders back, placing the hands back on our thighs, grounding us back down to the root. Now, it's Monday when I'm recording this. Wherever you are viewing this on a Monday or any day of the week or month or year, during the time of this recording, we're just switching, because I'm in the Northern Hemisphere, into autumn. Autumn is about going within or being reflective. In the Southern, you might be becoming aware of your spring. But we're going to do a little mini visualization. And you can do this any time that you feel like you need some reflection in your life. Remember, I've put the image for this video is a blank paper. We're going to write that story, a new story of our day and our moment, starting with this now moment, wherever you are in your viewing moment, to create this into an energy container for you, so that you can return to whenever you need to. You can do just this bit if you need to. So I want you to imagine you are waking up, whether it's your morning or your evening. Imagine you're just starting a day, and you just, before you've even opened your eyes, you're laying in your bed, feeling soft and safe and knowing you are loved. Feeling that abundance of breath and that cozy, warm, nurturing feeling. Feeling safe, knowing you're safe. Knowing you're enough and everything is enough in this moment. You haven't even opened those eyes, and before you do, just be grateful for this moment. Be grateful for the bed, the pillow, whether you've had a restful night's sleep or not. Wakefulness, whether it's filling you or whether you're all sleepy and lethargic. Just be grateful and just sitting in that moment, and imagine yourself in that moment. Put a new story and a new perspective to this day. Whatever day, I want you to visualize what your perfect day would be. Now, don't worry about have to do this and can't do that because I've got to do this. Imagine what your perfect day would entail. We're going to do that, and we're going to create that space, regardless of the time. We're going to condense it down, and you're going to do that and experience that. So imagine yourself doing that, whatever it could be for you, whether it's once you are opening your eyes, maybe you get up, you drink some water, you go to the bathroom, doing those amenities, looking in the mirror, natif, and what you're doing, what you're saying, you're looking in the mirror, say to yourself, I love you, or I'm willing to learn to love you if it feels uncomfortable. Today's going to be an amazing day, because whatever happens today, in this moment, I feel safe, I feel loved, and I know that I am enough. But whatever you think's for you, do that's to just take you through visualization, telling your brain this is happening. The brain doesn't know the difference, so maybe you're dressed. What clothes are you wearing? Are you wearing summery stuff? If you're in the spring, are you wearing nice warm, cozy clothing? What fabric? Does it feel nice to touch? Remembering that sense of our body and the feeling of touch. What smells are around you? If you had a shower, can you smell your shampoo? Do you use oils? I'm going to set a sense for you. One that I love is orange. Imagine you can smell oranges. Beautiful smell of fresh cut oranges. Citrusy, enlivening, invigorating smell. And that beautiful colour of orange for our day is going to be our theme. So whether it's an autumn summer's day or a bright summer's day for you, I want you to imagine the light filtering through, that morning light that you're waking through, and just feeling it on your face, those photonic light that's coming down from our sun, that on the macro makes us up in our body and our cells, the tiniest, the light that's within us. Even if it's just metaphorically you imagining it, scientifically you are made of light and water. Imagine that. When you're feeling that, the next time you feel the sun, remember that. Giving you all that vitamin D. So what are you doing in your day? Are you at work? Is it an off day? Take yourself to and feel that. Feel joy in the actions that you're taking, but also taking joy in the details of the actions that you're taking. And if you have to log onto a computer, being thankful for the amazing technology that creates that you can maybe join a Zoom. Whether you're getting in your automobile or riding your bike, whatever public transport, think of the minds that created that and be in a sense of gratitude. Details of the day that you maybe will not necessarily be aware of. What smells are around you in those moments. What people are you interacting with, are you co-creating with? Holding to that. In that perfect day, whatever it is you're doing, and when your day's finishing and coming home, what were the details? What did you eat for lunch? What are you having, and who are you seeing in your evening? Are you out with friends? Are you home with family? Are you on your own with your pet, walking the dog? Before you go to sleep, imagining doing something for you, thinking about being grateful for the details of that day. Now I want you to imagine all of that has happened really, really quickly. I'm going to compress time So much so that that day was now yesterday. And in this now moment, you're truly thankful for yesterday, and you're waking again. You're ready for wherever you are in this now moment. Remembering you can have that day whenever you need it. Maybe sending some love ahead for tomorrow to become that day. A little bit of image therapy for you. So hopefully, wherever you were when you started, whenever you started to listen to this, that right now you're in a better feeling place than what you were. So spend a moment in your breath. Before opening your eyes, I want you to think of one thing you are truly appreciative of. It's just taking that breath in this now moment. Slowly, if you may be taking your hands up to your face before opening your eyes, and opening your eyes behind your hands and gradually bringing them down so it's not quite so harsh. Your hands. Shanti, Shanti, and Namaste. The light in me bows to the light in you. That is one and the same. Thank you for your time. Thank you for taking this half an hour for you to connect. You can do this whenever you need to. You don't have to do the whole video. Do which bits you need when you need them. You are where you are, and that's okay. And I hope that I've left you in a better feeling place than what it was when you started, and that you are ready and set up for your day. Take a deep breath in. Shake it out. Thank you. I'm Theresa Jande, and this is Love Authentic Me YouTube, or however you're viewing this. Please like and share. Subscribe to our channel to view my Meditation Monday every week, or hop on over to the list on my channel, which is listed a playlist for Meditation Monday, where there are lots of other previous Meditation Mondays that if you need them, they are there for you whenever you need it in your now moment. You don't have to join me on a Monday, you don't have to join me live. Lots of my people that view in their now moments wherever they are across the globe in their time zone. So thank you for your time. Enjoy this. May this be some food for your soul, as it's lunchtime in the moment that I'm recording. So take some time not just to feed the body, feed the mind, as we did with some creative visualization, but to feed the soul and connect. And also, when you meditate, if you haven't before, maybe take some time now to take some notes on how you're feeling and what your perspective is, and others. Whatever their perspective is, whatever yours, we all are made from the same stuff. I think that was a quote I remember reading from Babylon 5 or viewing when I was a kid, and I jotted down. But we literally are made up of that carbon, everything. It's building blocks into chemical compounds that make up our body. We're all made of the same stuff. So, thank you. Have a wonderful day.